Hi, I'm Scott. This is my shed and I'm building a big wood lathe. In this video, I'm going to outline what the overall plan is and tell you what I'm going to build this time.
So the basic plan is going to be this. We'll have our spindle height at 1100 above the floor. So we're going to build a headstock, spindle through there like that, and then we'll have our chuck sitting on there. Now, sitting on top of that will be the bed, 75mm by 100 angle, so this is the 75 side. Sitting underneath that is our rectangular hollow section, so that is 150. And then we're going to have our legs sitting directly down there. So that'll be our 1100 to there. From here to here will be 450. Tailstock I've already described, and you've seen the components for that. I haven't got all the components for that. And then some sort of tool post here with a handle. So that's the basic design. Motor will be sitting out here. I don't know this dimension yet because I haven't specified or received the pulleys. It's going to have a Hall effect tachometer on there and a spindle lock, and there'll be some bearings in there as well. But that's the basics. Okay, so for this video, we've got a piece of 150mm by 250mm rectangular hollow section. Right, looks like that. I want to be able to lift this. I suspect that this whole assembly, once complete, is going to be around the 2 to 250 kilogram mark. So I want to put a tube in here and a tube in here at 125mm. And those will be to take lifting bars, which I'll make in another video. So they go all the way through and they'll come out the other side. Next, I'm going to make install some tube vertically, and that is going to be, the first one will be at 375mm. So I'll divide this up into 250 segments. 375mm. Here, another one 250 further, and another one 250 further. So they are primarily as a way of getting rid of shavings and allowing them to be collected down below in a hopper that I'll build down there. They'll also provide some bracing. There's going to be a lot of load on this section here, less at this end. Tailstock will probably rarely be down here. Most likely it'll be in this area. So I'm not worried that I'm only putting 3 in, but I'm only putting 3 in because when I went to the steel suppliers, in their offcuts pile, they had that piece that was 470, I think. So 150 times 3, that's 450. Finally, I'm going to fit the ends up to receive the legs. So I'll cap these off, and that will be with 12mm plate. And then up the sides and across the bottom, I'm going to put in 75mm wide by 12mm flat bar. It's welded in and cleaned up. And that'll give me something to drill and tap into. On the ends, it'll also mean that if I decide I want to make a bed extension, I've got something solid to affix that to, or alternatively, I can just drill and tap to take accessories like an airline outlet or a tool holder. On this end, I think it's very likely I'm going to put a sharpening setup on that end. I've actually got a little offhand grinder that I'm probably going to play with at some point to do that. So that's what this video will be about. this is it, pretty much finished. This surface is the top surface. It needs to be wire wheeled off to get rid of that surface rust, and then I'm just gonna put a protective coat over it. It also needs a bit more grinding. You can see I've done some, and there's more to do, and I'm waiting on a break.
Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Just remember, this is not an instructional video. This is what I'm doing. I'm not a fabricator or a welder, nor am I a machinist. I'm just an enthusiastic amateur. I live by the motto, grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. So, you've wasted 20 minutes on YouTube's. Now, go out in the shed. Fix something, make something. Doesn't need to be great, just needs to be better than last time. Have a good one, and see you next time.